In this video, I will be casting some spotlight on some of the most radical Islamic associations which are currently in South Africa. But first, I would like to welcome you to my YouTube channel where I will be touching on the affairs that have made and are making headlines, and some not in the mainstream media here in South Africa. And I leave it to you to decide whether or not what is happening is what's best for our society. So if this kind of content appeals to you, please subscribe for more videos. Our spotlight is first cast on Africa for Palestine, an Islamic movement formerly known as BDS South Africa, meaning boycott, divestment, sanctions, was formed in 2009 and rebranded in 2020. The movement developed as a product of the 2001 UN-sponsored World Conference Against Racism in Durban, South Africa, which developed into an anti-Israel plenum calling for the complete and total isolation of Israel as an apartheid state and became the touchstone for activists and NGOs seeking the delegitimization of Israel. Al-Quds Foundation. South African branch of the sanctioned Al-Quds International Foundation, designated by the US for being controlled by and acting on behalf of Hamas, in 2012. AQF has several senior Hamas leaders on its board. Research conducted in 2024 uncovered an apparent network of multiple South African organizations and straw man companies deeply involved in funding Hamas through the Al-Quds Foundation, using accounts registered in major local South African banks, including Standard Bank, Nedbank, and Absa. Al-Aqsa Foundation. South African branch of Al-Aqsa International Foundation, which was sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury on May 29, 2003 for acting as a vital source of funding Hamas. South African Hamas members affiliated with AIF include Tawfiq Ali, Riaz Gamildian, Shamsuddin Arifdian, and Moth Gabier, who were trained in Sudan by Hamas and Hezbollah operatives, and reside in Cape Town. They were mentioned in a National Intelligence Agency report and may still reside in Cape Town. Media Review Network. In May 2024 it was reported that a Hamas pamphlet entitled Our Narrative, Operation Flood of Al-Aqsa, was distributed at an event in South Africa co-hosted by the Nelson Mandela Foundation. The pamphlet was printed by MRN, which openly stated that it had distributed the material in solidarity with Hamas. People Against Gangsterism and Drugs. Once famously known as PAGAD, a group formed in 1996 in the Cape Flats of Cape Town, South Africa. Today, even though it may seem that PAGAD maintains a small and less visible presence in the Cape Town Muslim community, but what most people may not be aware of is that PAGAD is using two other operative names as a front: Muslims Against Global Oppression, and Muslims Against Illegitimate Leaders. Almost immediately following the attacks of September 11, 2001, the Mail, as it is sometimes called, launched a campaign to recruit Muslims to fight alongside the Taliban. PAGAD and its ally Qibla view the South African government as a threat to Islamic values. The two promote greater political voice for South African Muslims. I will end it here for now. But there are dozens of radical Islamic movements that have spread all over South Africa, which I don't have time to mention all of them in this video, all dedicated to monitoring how South Africa treats the Muslim community, among other things. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe for more videos.